The air was thick with the scent of jasmine and incense. The grand hall shimmered with golden lights, and the newlyweds, Riya and Arav, sat on a lavishly decorated stage. Riya, dressed in an elaborate red lehenga, looked ethereal. But something was off. As the priest chanted the final mantras, a cold gust of wind blew through the hall, flickering the sacred fire. A shiver ran down Riya's spine. That night, in the palatial house of Arav's family, Riya walked into their bedroom, feeling a strange unease. The walls, adorned with portraits of ancestors, seemed to watch her. As she turned off the light, a faint whisper echoed in the room. "You shouldn't be here." Her heart pounded, but when she turned around, there was no one. The next morning, Riya woke up to find her sindoor missing from her forehead. She was certain she had applied it before sleeping. Confused, she searched everywhere, but the red powder was nowhere to be found. Arav brushed it off as nothing, but Riya felt a deep sense of dread. As the days passed, eerie things continued to happen. Every night, around midnight, Riya heard a woman sobbing. At first, she thought it was her imagination, but soon the cries became louder, closer. One night, she mustered the courage to follow the sound, only to find the bathroom mirror fogged up, with the words "Leave now" etched onto the glass. Determined to find answers, Riya started exploring the mansion. One evening, she came across a locked door in the west wing. Curious, she asked Arav about it. His face darkened, and he simply said, "No one goes in there." That night, she dreamt of a blood-stained bride trapped behind that very door. One afternoon, while arranging her wardrobe, Riya's hands brushed against an old bridal sari tucked away in a corner. The moment she touched it, a burning sensation ran up her arm. She pulled back in horror as the fabric began to smolder. Her screams brought Arav running, but by then, the sari was untouched, as if nothing had happened. Riya confided in her sister-in-law, Priya, about the strange occurrences. Priya hesitated before whispering, "This house, it holds secrets. You're not the first bride here." When Riya pressed for more, Priya refused to speak further, fear evident in her eyes. One evening, as Riya was getting dressed, she looked into the mirror and froze. Her reflection was missing. She screamed, and in an instant, the reflection returned, now staring at her with an eerie smile that wasn't hers. Desperate for answers, Riya searched the house for old wedding photos. In a dusty old album, she found a picture of a bride who looked eerily like her. The name beneath it read Mira. She turned to Arav, demanding to know who she was. His face paled. "She was my first wife. She died mysteriously." Riya confronted Arav's mother, Suleka, who avoided her gaze. "The first bride must always be sacrificed," she muttered under her breath. Riya gasped. "What?" But Suleka refused to say more. That night, Riya woke up gasping for breath. Her body felt heavy, her limbs stiff. In the dim moonlight, she saw a shadowy figure at the foot of the bed, a woman with blood-red eyes. She whispered, "Run before it's too late." Before vanishing, Riya began researching and discovered a horrifying truth. A dark ritual had been performed for generations in the family, where the first bride was sacrificed to protect the house's wealth and status. Mira had been the last victim. One morning, Riya woke up to find deep scratch marks on her arms. They formed the word help. Someone or something was trying to warn her. As Riya prepared to confront Arav, he disappeared. The family claimed he had gone on a business trip, but his phone was switched off, and there was no record of him leaving town. That night, Priya slipped a note under Riya's door. "Meet me at the temple at dawn. Trust no one." At the temple, the priest gasped upon seeing Riya. "You are in grave danger. The curse is real. You must break it before you become the next victim." The priest revealed that invoking Mira's name during the next full moon could set her spirit free. But it was dangerous. If done wrong, Riya could take Mira's place in the curse. Determined, Riya prepared for the ritual. She found an old locket with Mira's picture inside. Holding it close, she whispered, "I will free you." The night of the full moon arrived. The house felt colder, darker. The walls seemed to breathe. The whispers turned to cries. Riyah stood in the center of the house, chanting Mira's name. The air crackled. The family rushed in, trying to stop her. Suleka screamed, "You don't know what you're doing." A deafening wail filled the air. The chandelier shattered. The walls cracked. Mira's spirit emerged, her eyes burning with fury. "No more," she shrieked, pulling Suleka and the others into the shadows. The mansion trembled. Riyah ran as the cursed house collapsed behind her, trapping the evil within. Arav was found unconscious near a temple. When he woke up, he had no memory of his family's dark deeds. Riyah and Arav left the city, starting anew. But Riyah never forgot the whispers, the shadows, and the curse she had barely escaped. Years later, a letter arrived for Riyah. It had no sender, only 4 words scrawled in blood. "It is not over."